As far as tahiytul masjid is concerned, there are various Sahih hadith, including Sahih Bukhari, including in Sahih Muslim, volume number 2, hadith number 1654, when Abu Qatada, he said that the Prophet, peace be upon him, said that anyone who enters a mosque should not sit until he greets the mosque with 2 rakat of salah. That means the Prophet said that whenever you enter a mosque, you should offer salah. And you should not sit down until you have offered salah. That means he said a Muslim should not sit in the mosque until you offer salah. So based on this, when you enter a mosque, you either start with your sunnah salah. If you're offering sunnah salah, you need not offer additional tahiytul masjid. You can combine your tahiytul masjid with your sunnah salah. Or if you enter the mosque and the jamaat is taking place, you can join the jamaat which is the fard salah. So you can join your tahiytul masjid with the fard salah. It's not required to pray separately. But if you enter a mosque and it's not the time for prayers, and if you enter and you sit in the mosque, the Prophet said you have to greet the mosque. You have to greet the mosque with 2 rakah sunnah. That means it is tahiytul masjid. You have to pray 2 rakah sunnah. So, and there's another hadith in Sahih Bukhari, volume number 2, hadith number 930, the Jabir ibn Abdullah, may Allah be pleased with him. He said that once when the Prophet was delivering the Jummah khutbah, a man entered and he sat down. The Prophet stopped his khutbah and he asked him, did you offer 2 rakat tahiyatul masjid? And the man said no. The Prophet said, stand up and offer. And the man offered tahiyatul masjid while the khutbah was going. Imagine, the Prophet stopped the khutbah to ask him, did you offer tahiyatul masjid or not? Because generally, there is no sunnah before the Jummah prayers. But tahiyatul masjid is a requirement. So Prophet stopped his khutbah and asked him. So generally, when you enter the mosque before the salah started, you have to offer, because there is no sunnah before the Jummah salah, you have to offer 2 rakat tahiyatul masjid. Even if the khutbah started, listening to khutbah is a fard. But yet, praying tahiyatul masjid is a requirement. You pray tahiyatul masjid and then you listen to the khutbah. But if you enter the mosque when the salah has already started, then tahiyatul masjid can join with the Jummah salah. Otherwise, praying is a requirement. That means we come to know that tahiyatul masjid is a requirement. The majority of the scholars, they consider tahiyatul masjid to be a highly recommended sunnah. Some say it's very important. But according to Shaykhul Islam Ibn Taymiyyah, he says that it is sunnate muakkada. It is a highly recommended sunnah. So majority of the scholars say that tahiyatul masjid, offering 2 rakat sunnah before you sit, is a sunnate muakkada, a highly recommended sunnah. As I said earlier, you can join it with the sunnah salah before the fard salah, or you can join it with the fard salah if you are joining the jamaat. And if there is no other salah, before you sit down, you have to offer 2 rakat.